Back in 1965, Seiko released Japan's first dive watch, the 62 Mas, reference 6217. A watch that has to be the mother of all Seiko dive watches. Many of Seiko's modern dive watches are deeply inspired by the 6217. What's really important is how influential the 62 Mas has been on both future releases from Seiko and the dive watch industry in general. Seiko played an important role in the definition of the ISO 6425 standard for dive watches that was first published in 1982. Fast forward in time, the 62 Mas has been a great source of inspiration in the past 6 years. Starting in 2017, when Seiko released the SLA 017, a high-end and vintage-inspired reissue of the 62 Mas. Measuring 40 millimeters in diameter, equipped with a modern movement and modern materials, Seiko faithfully brought back the excitement of the original model. The 2020 Seiko SLA 037 followed with the high beat movement and a more modern blue color, however, with the same overall specifications. Recently, the launch of the SLA 065 Save the Ocean also brought back the style of the 62 Mas diver. Given the success in the market, Seiko continued to offer new references inspired by the 62 Mas with the SPB143 and the SPB143. Both of these watches are fairly large and failed to fully gain traction. Seiko rectified the situation in 2020 when they released the SPB143, 147, and the 149. These watches offered more vintage, more compact, more appealing, and more convincing reissue of the 62 Mas. The SPB143 with its gray dial and brushed black bezel is the 62 Mas reissue which resembles the original the closest. The 143 offers Seiko fans something they have always wanted, a moderately sized, affordable interpretation of the 62 Mas. Until the 143, the only affordable option was the SPB053, which has a similar appearance to the 143, but has the sizable case of 43 millimeters and features an odd broad arrow handset. The main feature of the SPB143 that you'll notice is the stainless steel bezel insert with black coating. It tends to take on a ceramic look, but in certain lights you could see that it is actually brushed metal. This construction, combines with the white painted numerals, really sells the watch. With so many modern dive watches using ceramic inserts, Seiko made a really great design choice with the stainless insert, giving the watch something unique. Also, the sunburst pattern on the gray dial combined with the raised and polished indices are really great quality. The color changes subtly, which really helps let the polished applied markers stand out. The dial is protected by a sapphire crystal that has a healthy application of anti-reflective coating. The case and bracelet feature a mix of brushed and polished finishes, which are highlighted by the DiaShield Super Hard coating. This gives the watch slightly an extra bit of gloss to the look, and also helps resist against small scratches from daily use. Seiko divers tend to be on the chunky side. For the 62 Mas, Seiko kept the case diameter to only 40.5 millimeters. This size is slightly larger than the original 62 Mas, but it's right in that sweet spot. This allows the watch to wear very well, be comfortable and versatile. It's a watch that you could wear to a business meeting on the bracelet and then throw it on a rubber strap and head to the beach. The curved lugs and contoured case shape also adds to the comfort. The watch is 13.2 millimeters in thickness, which is also respectable for a 200-meter diver. The polished chamfers on the brush sides of the case helps reduce the visual thickness of the watch. In addition to the beautiful dial, the SPB143 features very traditional hands. This was a common modification on previous 62 Mas reissue watches, and it looks like Seiko got the message. They even went one better and applied a half-brushed, half-polished finish to the hands, ensuring that they are easy to see against the dial. This creates a fantastic light play that makes the hands look incredible at different angles. Also helping to make the watch easy to read is the excellent Lubribright lume. The crystal is slightly raised above the height of the bezel, almost giving the look of a boxed crystal. This gives the watch some character without adding to the thickness. A nice upgrade to the 143 is the improved clasp, with machine hardware rather than stamped steel. The links and clasp feature a nice mix of polished and brush finishes. Drill lugs make swapping out for your favorite strap easy as well. The SPB143 is powered by the 6R35 movement, which has an incredible power reserve of 70 hours, and an improved accuracy. The 143 has a modest 40.5 millimeter case with the lug length of 47.6 millimeters and a thickness of 13.2 millimeters. All in all, I'm not only impressed with the SPB143, but find the design to be timeless and a well-made dive watch that offers a lot for the $1,200 price tag. I'm curious though, what are your thoughts of the SPB143? Well, that's all the time that I have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.